E-cigarettes contain staggering numbers of unknown chemicals. According to a recent study by experts at Johns Hopkins University, e-cigarette aerosols include literally hundreds of unknown compounds and components that manufacturers have not disclosed. According to research, this buffet of chemicals includes, among other things, industrial chemicals and caffeine. The composition of e-cigarettes has been the subject of many previous research. However, this is the first to employ a fingerprinting method capable of detecting compounds in both food and wastewater. Finally, scientists have concluded that the long-term consequences of e-cigarettes on one's health are mainly unknown at this time. That is to say, consumers should be aware that they may be exposing themselves to hazardous chemicals when they use the product. Early studies on e-cigarette safety focused on finding the same potentially harmful compounds present in conventional cigarettes. The authors of the new research, on the other hand, used a far broader chemical palette. A liquid chromatography, high-resolution mass spectrometry fingerprinting method was used for this study. Before now, no one has ever utilized this technique on vape samples. It is often reserved for sifting through effluent, food, and even blood to look for organic chemicals. Vuse, Juul and Blue, 4 well-known vape devices were put through their paces. In order to maintain consistency, researchers exclusively studied tobacco-flavored vapes and e-cigarettes. The studied e-liquids included tens of thousands of new substances, and the aerosols had many more. The presence of hydrocarbon-like molecules was particularly noteworthy. Vaping, according to e-cigarette makers, does not produce these chemicals since they only form after combustion. Tobacco smoke contains harmful hydrocarbon chemicals, such as those generated when you smoke a normal cigarette. There were almost 2,000 compounds discovered, the bulk of which were unable to be identified. 6 out of the few compounds identified by the researchers is possibly hazardous, including 3 never previously discovered in e-cigarettes, were shown to be toxic. Interestingly, caffeine was found in 2 of the 4 brands that researchers examined. 3 industrial-type compounds have also been discovered. These include pesticides, flavorings, and potentially hazardous side effects, as well as respiratory irritation, connected with their use.